Belle's Big Move by SHAY ZAPPIEN. Read by Corey Reed. There are lots of lovable puppies in the world, but of all the lovable puppies anyone could possibly know, there was probably none as lovable as Belle. She had style, charm, and flair. She even had a fancy little collar. There was no denying it. Belle was one pretty puppy. Belle lived in a beautiful house in Palm City and had everything a puppy could possibly want, plus a few extras. She was neat, tidy, and well-mannered. But most of all, she was loved by Sophia. Belle and Sophia did everything together. They strolled by the school and played in the park. They went shopping downtown, and every Saturday, they strolled in the Palm City Cafe for biscotti and tea. On this Saturday, the cafe owner gave Belle a fancy little treat. Sophia grinned and adjusted the collar on her puppy. Belle, can you say thank you? As soon as they finished at the cafe, it was time for the puppy salon. This was Belle's favorite place. Up you go, girl, Belle, Sophia said, lifting her onto the table. It's time to get beautiful. When Belle's hair was all brushed, her nails were all clipped, and her ribbon was tied in a perfect bow, it was time to go home. When they got there, Sophia's parents had some news. They told her they were going to move. We have to move where? Sophia cried. And so soon? Seeing Sophia upset did not make Belle very happy. Saying goodbye to their friends was even harder than Sophia had imagined. I'm going to miss you much, said Megan as she scratched Belle on the tummy. Emily gave the little pup a great big hug and said, I love you, Belle. When they arrived in Pineville, Sophia couldn't help but notice how different everything was. There was no tall buildings or busy streets or crowded walkways. It'll never be Palm City, that's for sure, Sophia said. But at least my best friend is right here with me. Sophia gave Belle a long hug. And that's when Sophia noticed Belle's fancy collar was gone. How long have it been missing? Where could it be? Would they ever find it? This did not make Belle very happy. Suddenly, Belle heard a jingling sound. She jumped out of Sophia's arms and dashed through the snow to follow it. Somebody sure likes the sound of your collar, a boy said to his dog. Her name is Belle, Sophia said. And I'm Sophia. We just moved here. Oh, hi, I'm Andrew. This is Jingle. Welcome to Pineville. Thanks, said Sophia. Belle, can you say thank you? Sophia shivered. Is it always coldest here? Only in the winter time, said Andrew. But there is still lots of stuff to do, especially on Saturdays. If you want, Jingle and I can show you around. We'd like that, Sophia said. See you tomorrow then, said Andrew as Jingle barked goodbye to his new friends. The very next day, Andrew and Jingle took their new neighbors to all their favorite places. They strolled by the school and played at the park. It almost made Sophia forget that they couldn't find Belle's collar anywhere. Then they went to Pineville Bakery. When the owner found out Sophia and Belle had just moved into town, he treated them all to hot cocoa and cookies. They are so delicious, Sophia said between bites. Then she shared a little piece with Belle. Belle, can you say thank you? As soon as they finished at the bakery, Andrew led the way to the pet shop, where Sophia and Belle met Jingle's groomer. She patted Belle on the head and said, "Belle, you're such a pretty puppy." "A pretty girl like you should have a pretty collar," said the groomer. We just we just got some new ones in this morning." "Should we get one?" Sophia asked. "They are very pretty." Jingle pawed at one with a shiny bell, just like his. It was perfect. That night, in their new bed, Belle's collar rang sweetly as Sophia talked about all the good things that happened, agreed the best part of all was making new friends, and that made Belle smile. The end. Still to come on Corey's Bedtime Stories. Jingle All the Way, and a recap for The Tonight Show. That's coming up next.